All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Kilobots 37 here at Sask Expo, presented to you by the Saskatoon Combat Robotics Club. We're here for our Canadian National Championship, and we're going to get started right away with some Antweight fights. This is the 1 pound weight class with Absurditi versus Chomper. Absurditi being driven by Andrew here. This has it's got a new weapon on it. He had a much larger, longer bar on it originally, but now has replaced it with a very interesting design here. A battle axe, as he calls it. I have no doubt that it's balanced, but you can see that it is much wider and shorter on one end, and longer on the other, so it effectively becomes a monotooth weapon. While Ethan over in the blue corner there with Chomper has his lifting clamping arm. Both competitors are leaving their push-outs open. So we will see who's going to get pushed out first. That's almost certainly the way this will end up going, whether it's flipped out or not. Oh, Andrew has decided no, he wants his closed. He wants to try and beat up Chomper as much as he can. Certainly makes sense for the destructive weapon on that robot. Both of the drivers are ready, the judges are ready. We're going to start in 3, 2, 1, fight. Absurditi getting up to speed there. Takes just a moment for that weapon to start up, but once it does, it's fast and gets into the front of Chomper. Chunks of plastic coming off of the side body already. Bright white sparks coming off of the titanium wedge on the front of Chomper as Absurditi's very heavy, sharp weapon gets in there. Chomper clamping hard onto Absurditi, grabbing it and driving around the arena with it. He can hold it for 10 seconds, but he's having a little bit of trouble directing him. Does let go as he tries to line up a better shot at him. He looks like he's modified Chomper a little bit. On top of that wedge, on the top of the clamping arm, he now has a small wedge as well, probably adding just a little bit more protection against that spinning weapon on Absurditi. Absurditi running away momentarily, trying to get his weapon up to speed. Ethan with Chomper making sure he doesn't get a chance, but he does and manages to get a good sharp hit on the front of the wedge. Lots of bright sparks everywhere. Thankfully with titanium, though, it leaves but a scratch. And yet one good hard hit, and he can send the robot flying across the arena if it grabs just right as he goes bouncing around off kilter. Chomper pursuing him quickly. Absurditi trying to get his weapon up to speed here and bouncing into the saw there. I think he's trying to get it running. Might be having a little bit of trouble with the weapon now. Trying again and again to get a bit of a spin start off of that big blue saw as Chomper tries to pursue him around it. Absurditi running away at this point. No doubt trying to get his weapon going. He's got a minute and a half to go, halfway into the fight, so still lots of opportunities to knock out his opponent if only he can get his weapon going again. Chomper getting underneath and behind him, manages to pin him, flip him over, almost gets him stuck on one side, and Chomper is suddenly not moving. He's coming over to check things out, but it's completely non-functional all of a sudden. Judges are starting to count him down because he is not mobile. Something electrically must have gone wrong because it was doing just fine a moment ago. And time is up. He is counted out. Unfortunately for him, the win will go to Absurditi. Congratulations, Andrew. It's very unfortunate for Ethan there. He was doing so well with Chomper, and then something just went wrong internally. Just stopped functioning out of nowhere. Might have had a wire come loose or something. But that's all that it takes to disable a robot and give your competitor a win. Next in the Antweight category, we will have Metroid versus Iron Infidel.